Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how you could take a single layered SVG and turn it into a multi-layered SVG having different colors. Now this is the result of what we're going to do. I'm also going to tell you what happened with that diamond. It looks a little bit deformed, and I'm going to tell you in the video what you should do in order not to make this mistake. So if this is something you're interested in, do keep on watching. We're now going to head over to Cricut Design Space. Okay, I'm going to show you how you could take a basic SVG file and make it into a multi-layered file. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get the image that I want to work with. This image is this SVG file that is right here, and I'm gonna add it to the canvas. When it comes in, it's going to come in very large. So I'm gonna take it down. I'm at 25%. This is what it looks like when it is at 25%. And if you look up here on the size, you'll see that it is 20.577 inch wide and 16.334 high. Now this is gonna be way too big to be cut on a 12 by 12 mat or a 12 by 24 mat. So we will have to size our image. So with the lock button still closed, this is the lock button, the proportion button, I'm going to take it down. And I'm going to take it down until I am about 2 at 11.5. Now we'll know that we are safe. Now it looks very small now because we are at a 25% view. So now I could take it up to 75%. Okay, so this is what we are going to work with. Now you see that everything is one color, but if you look over here, all these files are not grouped. Okay, so if I click on the scissors, you see that the whole part of the scissors is selected, and if I click on this one, you'll see that it's just the whole in the scissors right here is selected. And it is the same thing with I can see the paintbrush, the pencil, make, all these right here are not grouped to each other, and that is sort of okay. Now it means then that you could play with this and make it anything you want it to be. So the first thing I'm going to do, so you could do two things. You could work on the layers panel, or you could go ahead. If you notice, this is grouped, so you go here and you ungroup it. Okay, so this here tells you that this is grouped, all these are grouped together. Now I'm gonna ungroup it. When I ungroup it, you'll see that I can now move each of the letters. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on I can, and I'm going to leave that as black, and I'm going to click on totally, and I'm going to click on that. Okay, I don't want it to shift, so let me undo that. So I'm going to click on totally and that, and I'm going to go up here where you see operation. Beside under operation, you're going to see basic cut. I'm going to change that color to red. Okay, so now you see that these two are colors are changed. So now this becomes a multi-layered design, because now you'll have to layer the red HTV different from the others. But not only that, I want to go ahead and change this here also, the paintbrush to red. Okay, and I let me see if how this will look if I change it to red also. No, I like the scissors in black. Okay, and I'm going to, let's see if I change. I don't want to make this too many different colors, but I'm gonna change this to um, yellow. Okay, that looks good. And I'm gonna change the can to yellow also. How does this look? I don't know. Let's see. All right, let me change. Let me change this to black again. Okay, and so I'm going to work with it this way. You can totally um make it however you want. Let me change this one back from yellow to black and then change the pencil to yellow. Because the HTV that you use totally depends on you. So I can even go ahead and add, I could even add images if I want, okay, or shapes. I'm gonna go over here where it says images and let me search for a diamond. I don't know if I like that diamond. I like this one. Let me choose this one. One I'll delete. This one I'll delete. And I'll delete this one. Okay, so let me go down and let me see. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate it and I'm gonna put one here. Let's see now. Okay, let's see if we are okay with this. I'm gonna put this on a tote bag. So what you can do is resize it. I want it to be about 10 inches. So I'm going to resize it down with everything selected now. This is what you're gonna have. Okay? Now what you realize is that they still they still are not grouped together. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna group the colors that are the same together. We're gonna attach those. So here we have three different colors. We have the black. So I'm gonna click on the painter's brush. I'm gonna hold my shift key down I'm gonna click on I'm gonna click on can, I'm gonna click on the scissors, okay? I'm gonna click on make, okay? And I am going to attach those, okay? And what that does is that these are gonna cut by themselves, okay? So let me undo just to keep it where it was. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on the pencil and all the diamonds. Diamond, diamond. Okay, let me go back. Let me take this out. Let me undo. So I'm gonna go on the layers panel now. I'm gonna do it from the layers panel. So I'm gonna click on the diamond, press shift, the other diamond, the other diamond, the other diamond, and the pen. Okay, and then I'm gonna go down here where it says attach, and those will cut together. Now you're gonna do the same thing for the red, and I'm gonna go over to the layers panel because I think it's easier to do that. I'm gonna click on totally, press shift, and then click on that, and then I'm gonna go down here and attach them. So now we have turned just a single layer or a single color SVG and turned it into an SVG where we could have different colors. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna hit make it and we're gonna see what happens. So when you hit make it, you're gonna notice that this here, the black, there's one mat, totally is on one mat, and the yellow is on another mat. Now, since we're working with heat transfer vinyl, what we need to go do is go ahead and mirror your images, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and mirror all my mat. Then I'm gonna press continue. Okay, so what this is gonna do, it's gonna search for my device. I'm connected to my Cricut Explorer Air 2 by Bluetooth, and my dial is set to iron on. Now, when you're working with iron on HTV, remember to mirror your image. Okay, so the shiny side will turn down, and you are going to mirror your image. Okay, remember we mirrored our image. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to cut this out. Okay guys, so we're about to cut it out. Remember to put the shiny side down on the mat. Okay, now I'm gonna cut this out. So you press the arrow, then you press the C. Okay guys, we are finished with cutting out everything. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna weed our vinyl. Now what I want to let you know is you do not have to waste your vinyl, okay? So what I'm gonna do, this one already looks okay. It's just a little bit here would be wasted, and I'm okay with that. So what I'm gonna do, My mat is not so sticky, but I'm gonna put it down on my mat. And what you need to do is start weeding from a corner. So I'm gonna start here. And start pulling, okay? So I'm gonna pull. And anything you don't want, that is what you're gonna take away. The parts that you don't want. Okay, we have finished with the weeding and now we're going to put it on our tote bag. Now I'm using a cotton tote bag from Make Market. I got this from Michael's. Okay. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over to the heat press. Okay guys, now we're at the heat press. Now what I went ahead and I did was that I set the heat press to 320 degrees for 15 seconds. Now I heat each layer for 15 seconds. I realized that it was kind of difficult for me to take it off when I heated it like that, but it would be best because you do not want it to shrink. When the heat press is ready, I went ahead and I heated the tote bag so as to take out the moisture from the tote bag. I then went ahead and folded my bag in half to find the middle of the bag so that I could layer it properly. Okay. So right here is about the center of the bag. So what you'll need to do is to start by putting down the bigger layer. Okay, the layer that's the biggest, the largest, you put that down first. That would be this one right here. Okay, so I'm gonna sort of get the middle. And I'm gonna put it right there. And then I'm gonna press the first layer for about 10 seconds. Okay, so this is a cold peel, so I'll have to let it cool down before I attempt to take it off. One trick when layering vinyl and it's not really even like the one that we're doing is to look at the design while you are layering. That will give you an idea of where to put what at what place it should go. So when this cools, I'm gonna take it off. This is a cold peel, so I'm gonna wait until it's completely cool and then I take it off. Now the next one I'm gonna do is a yellow. Okay, and I know based on my picture that it is close to the it is beside each other. See? They're beside each other, so I know that, so I'm going to... Now this is not fully adhered, so you have to be careful, so I'm going to put my Teflon sheet. This is also a cold peel, so I'll have to wait. The reason why the diamond was deformed was because I tried taking it off before it completely cooled down, and that was a problem. I lost a piece here. It folded under. Alright, now for the last layer.